Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we will learn how to speak English without pausing. Many people struggle with fluency because they pause too much while speaking. They stop to find the right words, translate in their mind, or feel nervous. This makes their English sound slow and unnatural. But don't worry. I will give you 10 easy and powerful tips to help you speak smoothly and confidently. If you want to speak fast and naturally, you need to train your brain to think in English, respond quickly, and express yourself without stopping. Let's start with the first tip. Tip 1. Think in English. One of the biggest reasons people pause while speaking is because they think in their native language first and then try to translate their thoughts into English. This takes time and makes speaking slow. For example, you might think, first in your language, I need to go to the store, then translate it into English before speaking. This translation process takes time and causes pauses. What should you do? Train your brain to think directly in English. Here's how you can practice. 1. Describe your daily activities in English. When you wake up, think, I am getting out of bed. I am brushing my teeth. When you are eating, think, this food tastes delicious. I am drinking tea. 2. Look around and name things in English. If you see a book, think book instead of translating it from your language. If you see a car, think car immediately. 3. Have small conversations in your mind. Ask yourself, what will I do today? Answer, I will go to work. After that, I will meet my friend. At first, it may be difficult, but the more you practice, the faster your brain will think in English. This will help you speak smoothly without pausing too much. Tip 2. Expand your vocabulary with common phrases. One reason people pause while speaking is because they don't know the right words or struggle to form sentences quickly. If you don't have enough vocabulary, your brain needs extra time to find the right words. This causes pauses and hesitation. What should you do? Learn and practice common words and phrases that are used in daily conversations. The more words you know, the faster you can speak without stopping. Step 1. Learn common phrases instead of individual words. Instead of memorizing single words, learn whole phrases that native speakers use. This helps you speak faster without thinking too much. For example, instead of learning the word hungry, learn the full phrase, I'm hungry, let's eat something. Instead of learning tired, learn, I'm so tired today, I need some rest. When you learn phrases like this, you don't have to stop and think about how to make a sentence. You already know it. Step 2. Learn sentence starters. Sometimes we pause because we don't know how to begin a sentence. To avoid this, practice sentence starters that you can use in different situations. For example, if someone asks for your opinion, start with, I think that, in my opinion, from my point of view. If you need time to think, say, well, let me see. That's a good question. Let me think for a moment. If you don't know something, say, I'm not sure, but I don't know exactly, but I think I need to check, but maybe. When you memorize these sentence starters, you can begin speaking immediately without pausing too much. Step 3. Practice with flashcards and conversations. Use flashcards to learn new phrases. Write the phrase on one side and the meaning on the other. Talk to yourself using these phrases. Imagine a conversation and speak aloud. Practice with a partner. Try to speak only in English using the new phrases. When you have a strong vocabulary and ready-made phrases, your brain will form sentences quickly and easily. You won't need to stop and search for words. Tip 3. Train your brain to respond. Quickly, many people pause while speaking because their brain takes time to process and form sentences. If you want to speak smoothly and without hesitation, you need to train your brain to think and respond quickly in English. What should you do? Practice quick thinking exercises that will help you speak without stopping. Step 1. Answer questions instantly. One way to train your brain is by practicing instant responses to simple questions. For example, ask yourself, "What did I eat for breakfast?" Say the answer immediately. "I had toast and tea." "What is my favorite color?" "My favorite color is blue." "What will I do tomorrow?" "Tomorrow, I will go to work." At first, you may pause to think, but keep practicing. The goal is to answer instantly without stopping. Step 2. Speak without thinking too much about grammar. One mistake many learners make is trying to be 100% grammatically correct while speaking. This slows them down and causes long pauses. Instead, focus on fluency first, then fix grammar later. For example, if you want to say, "Yesterday I went to the market and bought some fruits," but you pause because you're unsure if bought or buyed is correct, just say it. Even if you make a small mistake, it's okay. Fluency is more important than perfection. Mistakes can be corrected over time, but pausing too much stops your progress. Step 3. Use a timer for speaking practice. Set a timer for 1 minute and choose a topic. Speak non-stop for the full minute. For example, topic, my daily routine. Start speaking. Every morning I wake up at 7 a.m. Then I brush my teeth and take a shower. After that I eat breakfast and go to work. Topic, my favorite food. Speak for 1 minute. I love pizza because it's delicious. My favorite topping is cheese. I also like pasta, especially with tomato sauce. This exercise forces your brain to think quickly and helps you stop pausing. The more you practice, the faster your brain will respond. Step 4. Practice thinking out loud. Whenever you do something, speak about it out loud in English. For example, if you are cooking, say, "Now I am cutting the vegetables. I need some salt. I will add some spices." If you are getting ready in the morning, say, "I am wearing my shirt. I need to find my shoes. Now, I am leaving for work." This helps you train your brain to think in English and speak faster without pauses. If you practice these techniques daily, you will train your brain to think and respond quickly. You will speak more fluently and confidently without stopping too much. Tip 4. Shadowing technique. Copy native speakers. One of the best ways to speak without pausing is by using the shadowing technique. This method helps you train your brain to think and speak quickly, just like native speakers. What is the shadowing technique? Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating exactly what they say, immediately after they say it. For example, 1. Find a short audio or video with clear English. 2. Play the audio and listen carefully. 3. Try to repeat what the speaker says immediately. 4th, copy their pronunciation, speed, and rhythm. This will train your mouth and brain to speak without thinking too much. How to practice shadowing. 1. Start with slow audio. If you are a beginner, choose slow and clear English audio. Podcasts, news, or YouTube videos for learners are great choices. 2. Repeat word by word. Listen to a sentence and say it immediately. Example, speaker, "Today is a beautiful day." You, "Today is a beautiful day." 3. Increase speed. gradually. Once you are comfortable, try faster and more natural speech. Choose movies, interviews, or native conversations. Practice daily for 10 to 15 minutes. Consistency is the key. The more you practice, the faster and smoother you will speak. Shadowing will help you reduce pauses, improve your pronunciation, and make your speech sound more natural and confident. Now, let's move to tip 5, where we will learn another powerful technique to speak without hesitation. Tip 5. Speak without translating in your head. One common reason people pause while speaking is because they think in their native language first and then translate it into English. This process takes time and causes hesitation. What should you do? Train your brain to think directly in English. How to stop translating? 1. Use simple English words and phrases. Instead of searching for difficult words, use simple and clear words. Example. Instead of, I require assistance, say, I need help. Practice thinking in English. When you wake up, think, I am getting out of bed. When you are eating, think, this food tastes good. When you are walking, think, I am going to the store. 3. Describe your surroundings in English. Look around and name things in English. Example. This is my laptop. The chair is blue. I have a cup of coffee. 4. Have conversations in your mind. Ask yourself, what will I do today? Answer, I will go to work. Then I will meet my friend. The more you practice thinking in English, the less you will pause. Your brain will automatically form sentences without translation. Now, let's move to tip 6, where we will learn another great way to reduce hesitation while speaking. Tip 6. Use filler words to avoid awkward pauses. Sometimes, when we don't know what to say next, we stop and stay silent. This makes us look less confident. Instead of staying silent, use filler words to give yourself time to think. What are filler words? Filler words are short, simple words that fill the gap while you are thinking. They help you sound more natural and keep the conversation going. Some common filler words. Well, let me think. Actually, the thing is. So, how to use filler words in conversations. 1. If you need a second to think, instead of pausing, I think we should go. Say this. Well, I think we should go. 2. If you forget a word, instead of, I want to buy, that thing. Say this. I want to buy, that thing. 3. If you need more time to answer a question, instead of, long pause, yes, I like it. Say this. Let me think. Yes, I like it. Filler words make you sound more fluent and natural. They help you avoid long pauses and keep your speech smooth. Now let's move to tip 7, where we will learn another technique to boost fluency. Tip 7. Record yourself. Speaking. One of the best ways to improve your fluency is to record yourself speaking. When you listen to your own voice, you can find the mistakes, pauses, and areas to improve. How to practice. 1. Choose a topic. Pick any topic, like your daily routine, your hobbies, or your weekend plans. Set a timer, record yourself speaking for 1 to 2 minutes. 3. Listen to the recording. Pay attention to where you pause. Notice which words you struggle with. Try to improve in the next recording. 4. Repeat the process daily. The more you record, the more confident and fluent you will become. Recording yourself helps you track your progress and reduce pauses over time. Now let's move to tip 8, where we will learn another simple but effective trick. Tip 8. Read aloud. Every day. Reading aloud helps you practice pronunciation, speed, and fluency. It also trains your tongue and mouth to speak smoothly without hesitation. How to practice. 1. Choose a short text. Pick a book, newspaper, or online article. 2. Read it aloud. Speak clearly and naturally. 3. Focus on speed and pronunciation. Try to read without stopping. Repeat daily for 5 to 10 minutes. Daily practice will reduce hesitation and improve fluency. Now, let's move to Tip 9. Tip 9. Practice conversations daily. To speak fluently, you need to practice real conversations as much as possible. How to do this? 1. Find a speaking partner. Talk to a friend, tutor, or online partner in English. 2. Join English-speaking groups. Find groups on WhatsApp, Telegram, or Facebook to practice speaking. 3. Speak for at least 10 minutes a day. The more you practice, the more fluent you will become. Now, let's move to the final tip. Tip 10. Be confident and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Many people pause because they are afraid of making mistakes. But remember, mistakes are part of learning. Confidence is the key to fluency. Keep practicing, and soon you will speak English smoothly without hesitation. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.